Hi friends, now let's move on to a special question and answer. This question is letter to the editor. And you might have watched where if you read newspapers nowadays, people don't read newspapers because we are always there in the mobile phone having updated every moment. When you read the newspaper, in the editorial page, a specific space will be allotted for letter to the editor. The readers can have their ideas written in a piece of paper and sent to the editor of a particular daily, and if it is good, it will be published in that editorial page. Okay, and the topic or the subject of the letter can be varying, it can be different. We cannot foresee what will be the subject. Okay, but one thing we can make sure that a format of a letter to the editor is there in your answers. Model letter to the editor. A model answer for this question is given to you as a note, letter to the editor. Okay, at the head you have to write letter to the editor. Then from address, just like a letter. Don't write your name. An imaginary name can be given there as in the format of an address. Then to the editor, the Hindu, Chennai. Okay? Example, the editor, the Hindu, Chennai. Because we are writing letters in English, naturally this will be sent to an English daily. So the address is the Hindu, Chennai. Then subject, SUB colon, man-made disasters regarding. Man-made disasters regarding, and we have got a disaster management lesson, and these points you can use in that lessons also. Okay, sir. So this letter is written, addressed to the editor of that particular newspaper. Sir, I would like to draw the attention of the authority concerned, as well that of the public, about the ruthless handling of natural resources. So as an editor, I would like to remind you, I would like to take your attention, the notice of the authority, the attention of the government. Authority concerned means bandhappetta adhikarigal, and that of the public. And the public should be aware of the points that I'm going to make. So I would like to take the attention of the public, the editor, and the authority concerned to a serious issue. What is that issue? Is the ruthless handling of natural resources. Our natural resources like soil, mountains, hills, fields, and different resources the Almighty God has bestowed us with, and we are handling it in a wrong way. Ruthless, cruel, reckless, careless way of handling the natural resources the Almighty God has given us. We have been very ferocious to Mother Nature. We have been very cruel, brutal to our Mother Nature. Nature is our mother. We can enjoy the breast milk of our mother for survival and nourishment. Take the example of your mother. Your mother is the nature, and you can enjoy the breast milk produced by the mother, that you can enjoy as a child, as the children of the earth. The milk that is produced by the Mother Earth you can enjoy, you can taste. For what? For your existence, for your survival, for your nourishment, as a food, but don't suck the lifeblood and kill her. This is what is happening now. We are sucking the blood from the breast of your mother and we are killing her. Here, mother is nature. Greedy people exploit her as if she is left only for the present generation. Greedy people are exploiting her. Her means nature, as if she is left and this nature is left only for the present generation. Is it only for the present generation? And there are generations to come after you, and all these people have to use the same resources provided by Almighty God as nature to you. And this is not only for us. This nature, this environment, this earth is not only for us, but for the posterity, next generation also. This universe is a gift. It's a gift. This earth is a gift entrusted to us by Almighty, and this earth is given as a gift to us, entrusted by the Almighty God to humanity, and the onus means the responsibilities on our shoulders to hand over it to the next generation without spoiling its vigor and charm. And it is our duty, and this gift is given to us, entrusted to us by Almighty God, and it is our responsibility to hand it over to the next generation with no damage, with its beauty, with its vigor, with its charm. Yeah, you have to keep this earth intact without any disturbance. We fill our paddy fields and level the hills for building skyscrapers. We fill our paddy fields. Paddy fields are leveled up to have buildings. Okay? And we are destroying hills for building skyscrapers, huge buildings. And if we go on like this, nature is going to retaliate. If we continue doing this, nature is retaliating. That is the 2 consecutive floods that we have witnessed in Kerala. Right? It is a retaliation, and the nature is striking back to the cruelty man has made on the face of this earth. And if we are not stopping this, nature is going to retaliate, and the impact will be unfathomable, immeasurable. If nature is striking back on your face with the impact of a piston, you can never tolerate, you can never bear such wrath from nature. And that is the 2 consecutive floods that we have witnessed recently in Kerala. And we are doing something wrong to the nature, and that we should be bothered and aware of it always. Okay, if you want to live long in this earth. Floods, windstorms, droughts, cyclones, etc. are the consequence of man's cruel approach towards nature. Flood that we have discussed, windstorms, tempest, strong winds, storms, droughts, cyclones. These are all the consequence, the aftermath, the bad result of man's cruel approach, man's cruel interference towards nature. Severe punishment is to be given to the culprits. If there are people who are exploiting and attacking natural balance, environmental balance, and those culprits, those criminals should be taken into custody, and the existing law, the present law in India is enough and more to handle these people. We have laws to protect nature, to preserve the biodiversity. But these laws are not implemented, are not enacted effectively to have control over these criminals, and the government and authorities are paving way to these kind of greedy people. It is high time we made a strong intervention to preserve nature in its beauty, in its energy, in its vigor, in its diversity. You have to make a positive, strong intervention to have an eternal shade of the generations to come, and this nature is actually is a shade. It is a consolation, it is a solace, it is a peace of mind. The nature itself is a boon to us, and this shade, eternal, everlasting, a permanent shade, we have to share to the next generations to come. Otherwise, we, with all other living organism on this earth, are destined to perish. Otherwise, if you don't consider your fellow beings, if you don't love the other creatures on this earth, if you don't take a tiger, a lion as your brother, what happens? We are all destined, fated to die. Perish means die. Everyone will perish on this earth, and this earth will no more be a place of life. So this is the letter of the editor. At the end, yours truly. Okay, signature, an imaginary name you can give. Okay, letter to the editor is from the lesson disaster management, and the topic, the question, the subject we don't know, but a model of letter to the editor is given to you, and different topics are there coming to you. Then you can have your own ideas. Okay, thank you.